Alright, so take this pin out here, the middle pin, and set it to the side, and then we'll pull the trigger, or the hammer out, which is also pretty nasty, buggered up. We'll clean it up. You'll see it in the other video whenever we do the repair for it. Go ahead and take out this pin. Okay, top pin's almost out. Let's get a longer punch. Big. Go to our brass punch. Okay, our top pin is almost out. Raise it up a little higher there. Still in frame. Okay. Alright, so looks like we're having a problem with that pin. Don't want to mess it up, so be careful. Taps with a hammer. Okay, try our duckbill pliers, flat nose, whatever you're gonna call them. Try to get it the rest of the way out. It's not being cooperative. Yeah, that's the problem with the new mount. It kind of gets in the way. Alright, come on there, guys. About out of there. Alright, so take this out. Take out this little flipper down here. I will get the technical names for these and put it below with an illustrated parts breakdown. Okay, got the trade heads on the screwdriver again, because I don't want to tear those screws up in there. There's all kinds of different sizes, so just have to find the one that fits, get the best bite out of. You definitely don't want to booger up any of these things. Okay, spring tension release there. Pull this out. Make sure you keep hold of the spring. And then your cocking lever should come out here. Or your breech lock. Sorry, not cocking lever. Just see if we get this pin to tap the rest of the way out now. Okay, so that pin's out now. Ta-da! Set that to the side. And I like to put everything in order. I just lay it over here on the side. Kind of like the way I took it out. Take your brass rod, whatever, and push your breech lock out. And of course it's going to be difficult because it hasn't been taken apart probably 50 years. Not longer. See, the problem is, you know, if you guys can see down in here, there is, down in here, you need a little better light to put in there, but down in here is a little spring catch. It's a wire spring that you got to push off to try to get it to come out. So it's being a pain in the butt and won't come off because it's still down in there. See, it's this right here. Right there. See that little spring right there? Yeah, that's what's holding it in there. So you got to push away from it, try to pop it out, and then still push in to drop it out the front because it has to come out this way. So obviously that hole's too small. So maybe we can disconnect it back here and make it easier. No, that's not going to be the case. Okay, well. It's not being cooperative. Should just pop right out of there. And there it went, maybe. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Of course, it wouldn't be easy, you know. Could, like the rest of it came apart pretty easy, but this one wants to be the bitch. There's plenty of room inside here. Like, I wish you guys could see this. Like, there's plenty of room in there for it to slide over. See, I have the light on it. There's plenty of room for it to slide this way, but that's where it's like really gummed up in there and nasty. It's just like clinging on for dear life, and that's that little rod that I was talking about right there, if you see it. See right in here. Right down in there. Yeah, that thing. Right there by the pick. So that's what we're trying to get out. And if we just get this thing to slide over and pop off, and go right on past. And get that out of there, and we'll take the rest of it apart. And that will not come down. Going to have to be edited to shit because this thing is fucking stuck like nastiness in there. And it's just because it's all gummed the fuck up. It looks turpentine in there. Like no, I can't, you can't pause it. I'm just talking to you. I'll edit all that out in a little bit. Okay, did you finally come loose? Yeah, I'll have to edit that shit out. Because this is going to take... Fuck, it's already 10 minutes into this bitch and I can't get it out. No, it's just like gummed up in there, dude. See how long it took that goddamn pin to get out?
I'm trying to watch, but try not to be in the video.
Oh, you can't see nothing but what's right here, anyways. This fucking thing right down here. This pushes over, huh? Yeah. I'll fucking figure out how to do that, and we'll fucking.
I'd rubber band that motherfucker on there or something. You take a razor band over it.
See, it just. I looked at the goddamn instructions on how to take it apart, but it's just not.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I showed them to you, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It does not just want to come out. Alright, so moving on, we'll fucking get to that later. So if you're still with us, because God knows I'm about to go to fucking sleep. We'll go ahead and take out the firing pin right here. And I need to work on getting better light too, but. Right here, firing pin. Don't want to lose that screw, so be very careful. It's a small ass like set screw, but it has some weird threads on it, so. Okay, so set that aside. And firing pin should pop out the back here. Find a punch small enough, or I have a eyeglass screwdriver that I ground off to do some small stuff. And there's our firing pin popping out. Roll it over, put that in your hand. Careful, there's a spring in there. Looks like somebody's replaced that with a bic, yeah, an ink pen click. Of course, this part of the screw that I just took out, this is the firing pin, and this part of the screw rests inside here to keep it from falling out backwards. So, and then this spring is pretty well shot, so we'll probably have to find a replacement for that. Maybe use a click ink pin again, like somebody else did here, it looks like. So, but that's our firing pin and our set screw for the firing pin. Alright, so now fun part. This thing is spring loaded to beat hell. It will like kick you like a donkey, so whenever you go to take it off. Also, this thing here, that's a pain in the ass to get to, so we won't be taking that off. And this is a spring for the tensioner up here in the front that holds this. But this is our problem, so we're gonna have to figure out how to get this off and get it cleaned up and get it tightened down and fixed. So, what do we do now? Because I can't get that thing to come loose. That's what we gotta get out of there, but so I can push that out of the way. Still in frame here. Push that out of the way, push it down, take our bolt hold close spring out. Okay, well, I have to knock this pin out real quick and shoot that spring forward. There's nothing up there. There's something up there to stop it, so we won't be worried about that coming out. So, it's your small punch, your little bit of hammer, block, tap that punch out. All right. Now it is going to shoot, so be careful. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to put back in too, so just be forewarned. Just hold on to it with your fingers. Don't put it in front of it, obviously. See, the thing about this is you can slide it out and move it forward. I don't know if you guys can see these. Once you take the pressure off there, you can put it back in and move it forward if you need more press to keep the bolt hold closed, or the breech closed, sorry. And anyways, so these teeth right here is what this is for, is to move it forward or backwards depending on how much pressure or tension you need on the breech. Okay, she's ready to come out now. Alright, so I didn't take the spring apart inside there because, you know, I don't want to have to fish it out, but that is our pin that we take out, and this thing will fly away now. So we'll put it in the vise, pop that pin out, and then relieve the pressure off of it. Go in here and clean it up. Set that to the side. Alright, now we can get to what we need to get into it here. See if you guys can see in here. There's our problem spot, so we're going to take that off and pull all of our pieces out. That's what the problem was. This thing is loose and moves up and down. So I'm going to take that apart, pull that out, and we should be able to figure out a way to get that out. Okay. Yeah, no, that's not gonna come out easy. Alright, so we'll have to take this one off first. I'm not sure they make a specialty screwdriver for that, but this gun's quite old. So let's see if we can just pop it apart here with a flat nose. This is what holds this pressure down on the spring, or the trigger. Yep, nope. That's what I thought. Get our little bit of screwdriver in here. Yep, that's not gonna fucking work. smaller pliers. Just have to get a grip on it. And try to turn it angled, because we do not have a screwdriver that will fit in here. That's it's quite a rather awkward place. I don't know how they would have made this shit, but apparently somebody did. I mean, theoretically, the screw holes here would need to be here, and obviously that's not coming off, and can't get to it from the top unless it unscrews, which doesn't look like it does. Doesn't look like that in the manual. So we have to figure out how to get a hold of it, get it out of there. This is not being successful. There's no way to get to that little bastard. I mean, like, you'd have to have an angled screwdriver. I'm gonna have to make a damn tool for that. You're gonna have to make a right hand fucking flat screwdriver. Like, you're gonna take and make a tool. So, alright, so here's what's gonna have to happen. We're gonna have to make a screwdriver for this, because we're gonna have to go in here and here. Okay, and there's no way to get to it from the top or the bottom without making a screwdriver that's bent in here. And so sometimes you have to make tools, because even with all the expensive fancy stuff that you can buy from Wheeler, you're not going to be able to get in there. So once I get that taken apart, I'll put it together, or as soon as I make the tool, I'll do the video on it, and then we'll edit all this together, put it together, and let you guys watch it. Take 3, coming soon.